All right, so I'm sitting here with Shireen, who is a Baha'i,
Hmm.
uh, part of the
Yep.
religion. Can you tell us a little bit about the religion?
Yeah, so it's a world religion whose purpose is to unite everyone under one common cause and one common faith. And that doesn't necessarily mean that everyone becomes a Baha'i, but that everyone kind of learns and like grows within um, in their own way, in their own lives. The Baha'i faith had always spoken true to me. Um, and it just it just clicked for me that it was what I wanted to be for my life. So as we were speaking earlier, the age
Yeah.
of 15 is the age that from that point you're spiritually mature enough to kind of make those decisions of, do I want to, which religion, do I want to be, what faith do I want to prescribe to, almost. And so I obviously declared myself as a Baha'i, um, and ever since I've just been actively trying to um, reflect the teachings and also like express them and teach them to others as well.
Yeah. Is there a scripture for those that don't know? Is there a scripture that you follow, or the faith follows, or is there set prescribed rituals or anything like that?
So yeah, there's a lot of little things that culminate in one big faith. One of them is simple. We do, pray daily. We also read the writings day and night. And what's interesting about that is that there's so many writings to choose from.
I heard there's like 300 books,
I
something
mean,
like
there's
that.
something. I don't know. It's so many because
Yeah.
Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, he wrote many, books. And our holy book would be the Kitab al-Aqdas, also known as the most holy book, is actually
Yeah.
what it's known as. So he wrote that, and that's more of like the do's and don'ts kind of a book. But there's also so many other books that delve into the writings more in depth,
Okay.
and like kind of explain how to live a life like a Baha'i. So because we believe in there's one God, the way we believe that is that it's not just one God, and in this religion, one God in that religion, or that kind of thing. We believe that, and I believe that that one God created multiple religions for different time periods. So it progresses along a timeline where you're only given what you're ready for at that time, and then it builds as you get older, and as the humanity advances, the message builds, and it
Yeah.
just gets more deepened. They have the same knowledge, just like
Right.
Jesus and um, Muhammad and Moses. They all knew the same thing, but they only gave the amount that humanity was ready for.
Gotcha.
Yeah. We believe in God. We are obligated to pray to Him, and really give ourselves over to that daily. So every day we say a
And
prayer.
practicing your faith every day.
Yeah.
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 Like all religions should do.
Yeah.
And the wonderful thing that I found out about this is that there's no spiritual leader. There's no
Yeah,
priest or
that's right.
imam or anybody that leads in prayer. Anybody with any religion can come here and worship.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Regardless.
And you're free to say prayers from any faith, any background. You're just able to come in and just be in the space,
Yeah.
And also say prayers if you'd like. I haven't been here before, but I've heard it's very calming and moving. So I'm excited going.
The energy in this building when I first walked into the Welcome Center, you can feel it. Like you can feel like there's just this warmth and there's just love that's here. It's amazing the diversity also that's here amongst the people. Like, I mean, every walk of faith and every walk of race. Yeah, life. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. And I met her. Do you think people are scared?
Yeah, I do.
From what their parents taught them to, to like somebody introducing them in a different way to God.
Yeah, it could be because we get so enmeshed in our faiths, which is wonderful. It's a great thing.
Absolutely.
To be, to believe in God, and to have this deep relationship with God and with our faith. But yeah, I think sometimes we get so enmeshed in it that we forget to kind of leave ourselves open and not have that preconceived notion or that preconceived judgment in our heads when we read about other faiths as well.
Yeah, I feel like with society and people that I know, I remember when I was growing up, some people, not all, of course, not all, would say you're going to hell. Mind blowing for an adult to tell a child, literally child, you're going to hell because you haven't accepted Jesus in your heart. And nobody can make that call. You're not God.
That's true.
No matter what religion you are, you're not God. You are not the one.
It's not our place to judge
Absolutely.
that at all.
Absolutely.
Baha'is actually don't believe in a heaven and a hell the way they're explained in most scriptures, because we believe that it was more of a what is the term? It wasn't a literal. It's not a literal like definition when you
like
think
it's
of
not an actual place.
Yeah, it's not an actual place. So the difference between heaven and hell is more of a description of like how near you are or how far you are from God. So if you're close to God, it's like a heaven.
Yeah.
If you're further away from God, you're gonna feel like it's hell, because God is where you want to be. We want to be as close as possible
To the light.
To the light, exactly.
Yeah.
We believe there is another life after this, but that's a spiritual world. So it's not a physical place where we have the things that we have here.
Yeah.
But we have a spiritual life after this. So in this world, we're developing our spiritual senses and our spiritual virtues and our spiritual selves. We're
carry on to
the next world. So we're learning how to be humble, how to be kind, how to be nurturing. All of these things we're learning to take with us to the next world.
In life, do you think everything is written for you, or do you believe that it's written, but there's paths and decisions that you make?
The second one. I definitely think there is. So I think we're all put here for a purpose. We're all put here for a reason. It's our job to figure out what that is and how to get there, and not kind of veer. And if we do veer, to go back to the path. Yeah.
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 I feel like there's always like a fork in the road, and then you have a decision to make. And you can go this way, and then you got another fork in the road, and you got another decision to make.
There are definite times like that. But I also think life as a whole is a bunch of small decisions. And so a lot of times you just have to follow your heart, follow what God gave you in this life, and do your best with it, honestly. Yeah.
Kind of like the whisper or the intuition that you feel. It guides you to where you need to be.
Yeah, and there's prayers that help as well. So
oh my God. No. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Thank you. I needed this today. You have no idea how much I needed this today. I really did. So yeah, same here. Now it's time to go inside. Thank you so much.